Hello everyone. Welcome to another video of Nerdy Nero's channel. I realized I haven't made a video in the last couple of weeks, so I wanted to share with the reseller community about a big milestone which I had, which I was able to reach recently on Whatnot. So after about 2 months of selling on Whatnot, I have managed to achieve the instant payout milestone, which is 1,000 sales. So I've sold more than almost close to 1,100 items now on Whatnot, and I have been able to achieve the instant payout, which has been extremely helpful. So what that really means is, as soon as I made the sale and I pretty much print the shipping label, Whatnot issues me the money. Whereas before I had to wait almost more than a week sometimes to get the money from the sale. So that helps me, helps the business, and I can use that money to buy more stuff for the community. So yeah, I have been thrilled. I have been very excited to achieve this milestone. And the way it worked out for me is I do my big shows on Friday evening. So I did my show on Friday evening, and this time I was not able to ship the items on Saturday. So and I actually hit my 1,000 sales or 1,000 item sales during that show. So I actually had this show listed as a celebration show because I was pretty sure that I can hit my 1,000 sales during that show based on the prior shows I have done. Usually for the big show, which I do between 2 to 3 hours on Fridays, I'm able to sell more than 100 items, and I was only shy of, I think, close to 70 items of 1,000 sales. So I was pretty confident that I can achieve 1,000 sales in this show, and I was able to. And I had giveaways. I had a lot of fun with the community. And the community has been really helpful in me achieving this. It has been great. It has been great to have some mentors who I have met through Whatnot, who have helped me improve my shows every time I get on there. And again, I have done close to, I think, 15 shows between 2 months, which includes one big show, at least one big show. Actually, it has been exactly one big show per week. And then I try to do a pop-up 1 hour shows here and there. Again, I can do a lot more shows. I have inventory for it, but because of lack of time, because this is not my full-time job, I'm able to do what I can. But I've been happy with what I've been able to do. No complaints there. So I believe I am close to about $40,000 worth of stuff, which I have been able to sell on Whatnot in the span of 2 months, which is not bad. And obviously that is all revenue; it's not profit margins. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how fast and how quick I can move the inventory on Whatnot, and being able to use that money to buy other things. What I have been able to do so far, I think, is something which I am surprised about, because I've always heard about folks not able to get a head start if you don't have a lot of following on the social media. And personally, I do not. I am not very active on social media. I'm trying to make more videos, trying to be being more active on Instagram, for example. But usually, I don't have any following. So I actually reached this from scratch. I have close to now, I believe, almost 800 followers on Whatnot, and I get a lot of loyal folks who will come back and buy it again and again, and I think that's what you want to achieve on places like Whatnot, folks who are able to come and buy again and again. In my last show, I break the record, a personal record, of having close to 80 people at one time in the show. Before, the most I had in any show were little over 50 people. So I surpassed that significantly to 80 people in the room, which I was really, really excited and surprised about. So again, thanks to the community. Community has been great. I also believe me giving giveaways, this was the first time for this celebration show that I had given giveaways, is a big part as well. So the way I set up my giveaways is if you follow me or if you buy anything from me, you can enter the giveaway. I had a lot of small giveaways, some cheaper games, but I also had one big giveaway to do once I achieved 1,000 sale as a way to say thank you to the community. So yeah, it was overall very fun. You can check the links below to actually go and watch the show if you want to, if you think you will learn anything from it. I try to bring a video a week if possible to share my lessons learned and share that with the community. And again, I have, over the last 2 months, I have learned a lot of how to organize things, how to make listings, how to best service the customers. And again, I only hope that my margins per item improves as time goes on. My margins have been lower on Whatnot compared to some of the other selling platforms I use, but I'm just impressed with how quickly I can move stuff so that I'm not sitting on a lot of inventory. And one thing I have learned over my last decade of reselling on other platforms is you don't want to be too greedy, right? So I'm trying to give the customers my the best deal possible, so they can make they can feel they got a great deal compared to other platforms. And also, personally, I am able to move inventory, and even if I can make a few dollars on a sale, I'm okay with that. So again, with time, as following increases, I really am hoping that my profit margins will also increase, because the way the live auction works is people do bid against each other, and again, if you're able to get more following, because of the bidding process, the final price they are willing to pay usually goes higher. That's just how it works. So yeah, overall, very, very happy with Whatnot so far. With my 2 months of selling on there, I have sold a decent amount of stuff through marketplace listings as well. So don't undermine the importance of listing on the marketplace as well. What I usually do is I list my items for higher price on marketplace, so people know that they can get better deals if they come into my show. And my shows are always auction style. I have been also taking requests during the show. If anybody wants me to run certain game, I usually am okay with that. But again, as time goes on, my plan is that I will have a set amount of items set aside for each show, and I will just run those. And then people have requests for other games that can be included in the future shows. And that way, I can move quicker, because that's another thing I'm trying to improve on, is my efficiency during the show. I feel like I can sell more items during that same time period if I make it more efficient and very focused. So again, I would say, as a new seller, if you are a new seller, just have fun with it. Just go ahead and do a show. Don't procrastinate like I did when I initially started. It is, I know, a little bit nerve-wracking to start a show. And again, I never show usually my face on the camera. Sometimes the folks have seen my but I have my setup so that they only see the video game. So I feel a little bit more comfortable, because I'm not a very outgoing person myself. So but yeah, overall, great experience. I am thrilled to see where Whatnot takes me next. I am going to continue selling what I do, which is usually video games and electronics, but I am also trying to sell some collectibles and some other items moving forward to see how they do. Again, like always, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That applies to everything, not only the selling platform, but also the items you sell. So it's always good to diversify, so that if some certain item slows down, then you have other means of continuing, because consistency is a key on Whatnot. You want to continue having shows at a regular basis. So what I do, just as advice, which has worked for me, I do a big show on Fridays evening, because that's when I can find a good 2 hours of my time after putting kids to sleep. And then I usually do and that will be a scheduled show every week, so folks who are regulars, they know when to expect me to go live. But I also do 1 or 2 pop-up shows, and I use those pop-up shows as a way to increase my following. So when I do the pop-up shows, there are a lot more new people who get kind of exposed to my channel, and then I can also advertise my scheduled show during those pop-up shows. Usually those pop-up shows last about an hour. I try to do them short and quick. So again, those are some of the things which has worked for me. The type of items is also very important. I feel like video games is a popular segment. Obviously, one thing which is challenging sometimes is to have good inventory, and again, that is something you can keep working on. There is never a perfect way to get your inventory. So yeah, just choose your niche, and yeah, just keep doing it, and eventually it will catch up. Don't give up initially. You gotta have patience. Sometimes the show will start slow, but then as people start coming in, you can actually start noticing improvement. And so far, you are moving in the right direction. If the needle is moving in the right direction every show, then it's worth it. So yeah, that will be my today's quick video. I know it took a little bit longer than usual. I just wanted to share the exciting news of me achieving that instant payout milestone, which is 1,000 sales at Whatnot, and what I have learned during my last 2 months of selling out Whatnot, which includes about 15 shows done so far. So yeah, I'll keep bringing more videos to you all. Please give me a follow. Please like this video if you found any of this useful, and I appreciate you listening in. You have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.